I hope you guys like watching people in pain. Okay, yeah, we can go all the way to 10, so we'll just leave you right there. Okay, they've withdrawn back there. Yeah, bye-bye to that brigade. And I'm not going to fill that spot in because I'm going to allow them to fill that spot in, and maybe we can keep killing it while I see about moving up more forces. Now, I guess maybe we'll move there. That'll allow us to move up to here. Or the Mughals collapsed. India was a patchwork, something like Germany. Hundreds of little principalities ruled by Nazim and Maharajas, Rajas, and Sultans. They fought each other in a chaotic hellhole of warlords, bandits. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the thuggy problem. There's a lot of problems with India. And I'm just a realist enough to accept that, and I don't know if what do you want to say, live with it or whatnot. Okay, let's see, we want to move up to there. Two. Okay, we're going to try this once more. Yes, I knew we were going to contact, but hopefully it was just going to be a light one. Okay, yeah, and it's fair trade. Okay. This is looking like it's a supply problem. No, not that bad. Okay, so we'll go to here. I just want the AI to be a little nervous. Let me put these guys. These guys are going to come down this railroad to reinforce down, pushing here in Tennessee. I believe they got a corps there and there. Let's move you over to here. Okay, they did not, or were unable to. Unable would be that did not have the movement. Factors. That didn't go so well. That did okay. That did okay. But we're pushing on them. We'll let that be. But that should be pushing on their supply ability. Let's move you up to there. Now down here. Okay, well they're hovering around our forts and fortifications here. Okay. Phew. Just no major catastrophe there. Let's. Oops. Yeah. I didn't think they'd be in possession there. Okay, well, they're there. We know they're there now. Let's cross the river here and come up and support. Pushing there. Okay, so we've chanced out and done fairly well at the fort a bit there. These guys are coming down this way. We don't need these guys sitting in sort of a halfway state. We'll move them to here for now because it is a railway station. I don't know if we want to go north with them or send them west. Oh, I'm Chico. Well, you're right about the famine during World War II, though my understanding it was a not so much exporting food to Britain, it was switching agriculture from food production to, I think, textiles or something, and a bit of a bad climate situation. I don't know, too little rain, too much rain, something like that. Um, that is going on. And Chico, do you know what was the textile in India before Britain brought cotton there? I'm just curious about that. So we can keep it all nice here in chat. We don't want to have to time anybody out. We all have our opinions on things. So okay, here what I want to do is you mean I can't do an amphibious? I want to recapture these ports. I wanted to get Cape Hatteras back. Oh man, because I can put them on naval transport, but that's only to a port. So yeah, what was the textiles prior to the British bringing cotton to India? I'm very curious. What was it? I just like to know these kinds of things. All right. Let's see if we can push on Van Buren here. We've left Fort Smith a little more open than I wanted to, but ooh, that could be a problem. We need to keep it nice, everybody. Let's move down to all right. Well, not a whole lot of action this turn. Well, I got a cavalry brigade destroyed. That's a fair amount of action, and of course we've taken back Nashville. We're just trying to analyze history here. That's all I'm doing. Trying to analyze history. Here, we're going to move up here. Those are not very good terms of engagement. Let's there, that's much better. Okay, well, they fell back to there. They fell way back to there. Oh boy, there's a whole lot of them coming that way. Now here, these guys, we're going to use some of our limited amount of, basically all that's left of our French MPPs to take that back. These guys are going to move here. I'm trying to gobble up more territory so as to get more MPPs. Okay. Okay, Plastic Gangster. Imperial. Look up the word not apologize, but apologetia, or I know I'm saying that wrong. And you can find it in but not there. There is apologize. Is one way of saying it. An apple. Oh boy, I'm butchering this. Sorry. You look at the an apologist is not somebody who's saying I'm sorry for, as in you're responsible for, but you are in essence defending something, an idea, a position, apologetia or whatever. So yeah, there is that. It's what about him? History teacher, another fault of the past. I didn't say the British brought cotton to India. I said Britain brought cotton to India. Muslin fabric is the name after the city of Mosul, Iraq, although its origins from Bengal. Okay, muslin. Apologist, noun, a person who offers arguments in defense of. There we go. Thank you, super average. Thank you. Not all set up on all this stuff right now, but that's how he was using the word. And I'm just talking about history. We can. I know people. Like I say, I know people are pro and for all kinds of things in history. Okay, let's see down here. Supply. Next turn that we have that. Okay, that will give us supply into here. And I think there's somebody there. Yeah. Okay. No, let's undo that. That's how I think he was using the term. I will say this, not about any particular topic or subject going on, but all actions and or inactions in history, we're talking historical actions, not one person doing one little thing somewhere, but historical actions, policies, whatever, all of them will have negative and positive consequences for differing groups of people. So whatever policies nations take over time, whether we see them generally as good or bad today, we can talk about the Crusades or whatever. for whatever their reasons and for happening. They'll have positive and negative impacts for the people. And sometimes they're, various sided things. So we can always find, shall we say, good elements in a policy, and we can always find negative elements. It's just going to be that way. You see the name of the DLC clearly states Franco-Prussian, but giving me oh well, yeah, sorry, yeah, the name, the title of the stream is a little off. That's one of the DLCs as part of this. So I mean, this is part of the Wars in America DLC. That's part of the American Civil War, which this scenario is from. In hindsight, we can find faults and everything. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm rushing in here and posted the wrong. Hey, thanks for following the channel. Do appreciate it. Yes, we are playing the. Okay, for those that are new here, this is an ongoing campaign that I've been playing over several streams here for Slithering TV. This is one of the DLC, one of the scenarios in the DLC's Wars in America for Strategic Command American Civil War. One of the scenarios is the Mexican-American War, which I've already played. This is what it's called, the Eagle and the Empire, I believe. It is the idea of the French coming in on the side of the Confederacy during the American Civil War. And so it's painting a what if of that. Yeah, there's multiple ways of spelling some of these words, but yeah, I knew the cloth. I don't muslin. I really don't know what muslin is, if it's, I guess, a plant fiber. I've heard the name of it before, but I'm not terribly sure. As a plant fiber, I think as in from the stem of the plants, as opposed to cotton, which is part of the blossom, but I could be wrong. Well, cotton is from America. Cotton comes from, as one of the people I knew it was from the Americas, but it's native to Central America. So cotton does not come to Europe until post-Columbian, post-Columbus times, and it takes a long time for it to be introduced into Europe. It is initially, to my knowledge, really initially grown industrially in the American or British South, shall we say. I don't know if it's, because the other main cash crop in the American South was, of course, tobacco. That isn't a food product. Is tobacco and cotton are the non-food products. Tobacco, I know, is food product. Sugar is a food product, but tobacco, of course, is grown in a lot of the Caribbean. I don't know if Spain was producing cotton in places like Cuba at this time. I don't think so, and not on an industrial scale. So cotton comes out of... I'm pretty... super average? I don't think so. I mean, I can be wrong, super average. I can be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's an American plant-based. I think maybe they're confusing something else. I know it was not in Europe until it's coming from the Americas. I know that because they use uh, flax was sort of the lightweight fabric, not the non-wool fabric in places like Britain, um, prior to cotton coming in from the Americas. I don't think cotton was over there. But yeah, but I think muslin is a type of cloth, not a type of fiber, but a type of weaving. I think, but I'm not sure. I didn't prepare for this, so there was no cotton in ancient Egypt. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that. There are other types of cotton tree from. Okay, well, I don't know about the cotton tree. I'm talking about the cotton plants here. Production of cotton is from India. I'm not sure about the cotton thing. Well, I'm not going to bet because I don't have the sources in front of me and I'm going off memory. But they land here in Biloxi. Biloxi? Okay, we got to deal with some of these guys. That's why we're bringing these guys south. No, I'm not going to bet you. I can be wrong. But and it's just like the term corn. What is corn? Corn is from the Americas, but you'll find before America was discovered. Here's what you have to look at. The term corn. Corn is purely an American food or American plant item coming out of Mexico. It is purely there. It is purely domesticated in Mexico. But you'll find the term corn used in the English language prior to Columbus discovering America. Why? Because corn is what we call it today. It was called maize. But corn is simply a grain. Like wheat, like barley, like maize are all corns. So I don't know about the term cotton and what they're referring to. I don't know, but I know this about maize and the corn laws of England because what would be change it would be grain laws if we were using modern vernacular for those terms. So if you're looking like at the English Civil War, which I know is after Columbus, they're often referring to corn or whatever, but they're referring to things like wheat or barley or other thing. So, corn, yeah. Well, okay, I don't know what it means in German, but the Indus River Valley, spun it into. Yeah, well, maybe I don't know. I thought it was entirely an American plant. Same fully cotton was plant grown in Indus Valley in ancient Egypt, according to the American. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong about that then. I can be wrong about things, people. Of course, wool. Yes. Yes. Scandinavia. Okay, hemp was used. Hemp would be sort of rough, I would think. Also, Levant cotton, something native in southern Africa and Arabian Peninsula, but the cotton tree in Levant cotton is only 4% of all cotton produced. Okay. Well, so now we're talking about different types of cotton. Which is not necessarily the American cotton plant. Because that's what I'm referring to, at least. But maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I just may be entirely out to lunch on all this stuff. I'll admit that. So I don't know. I'll admit that I can be wrong. I'm just not sure. We got talking about cotton and King Cotton here in the Americas, the American Civil War here. All right. Purchase for the Confederacy. Well, fortunately, we just lost. I don't know if they were Rangers or Cavalry Brigade, and we can't build another one. Damn. Wish it would stay at whatever the previous settings are. Let's do another Johnson. We're doing everybody Johnson these days. There we go. That's going to put a lot of units into production here for us. None's available for there. Sure thing, Plastic Gangsta. Well, we're talking about the American Civil War, which this game is, and the effects of cotton on European diplomacy and economics based out of the American Civil War. That's where it's sort of important. Yeah, I know, you keeping that port from being... Okay, hit by high seas. How badly is it damaged? Okay. Logistics level 1. Okay, good. %40 for British mobilization. Maybe we can get the British in here. Taking Gainesville. Oh, moving a corps in to oppose our French corps there. Oh, they ran past our fort there. Okay. Oh, yeah. I figured they might go after Fort Smith, but hopefully we'll turn the tables on them and take that back. Very interesting. Hello, Subinko. Cotton species, apparently. Okay. Okay. See, I'm learning stuff. I like to learn things. Yes, we know you control Port Hudson. It's not going to last long. We're coming north. We're wanting to regain the Mississippi Valley. River Valley. Okay. Okay. Up in Cairo. All right. More cavalry. Now, we lost our cavalry over here, but we've got one new one coming down here. One there, we got one up there. You know, I know we're going to be... Oh, we got winter here. Okay, we're going to be bringing in forces here, so we're going to drop him in Richmond. Okay, we've got... We could come down this way, but I think we're going to concentrate our river forces there. Okay, the 10th Corps of the Confederacy. Now that we have Nashville, that's really going to push us strongly from there. Yeah, let's do that. And our other 4. Fronts are you fighting? All of them, yes. Yes, it's the American Civil War. That's zoomed all the way out on the map. I wish there was sort of another intermediate stage between these zooms. I was. They won't let me. They won't let the Confederates do a naval invasion. I wanted to go out there, but I'm sort of a Sun Tzuist, if you will, in that I like the indirect approach. So I am pushing here on Washington, D.C., but instead of hammering directly into it, and we will we got these railroad armored trains, but we may be bringing in some more siege artillery to try to bash our way into there. I am trying to push on other fronts and clear out here as our path to Washington, D.C. So that is what we're trying to do here. Get these guys hopefully not able to reinforce themselves so we can wear them down. Okay, that would apparently be just purely a attack on our point. There we go. Now there we spotted the bad dudes, bad guys. The Union, the good guys. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that with all of these French naval forces, I do not need to garrison once I get these ports retaken. These guys out here will be able to keep them from successfully see, I kind of yeah, see, that's just gonna be super. That would just kill me. But that would be damaging, but not destroying my French unit. Let's play. I'm running. I'm hopefully by picking up these places, I'm increasing my MPP from Mexico. I don't want to head down here. I want to stay along roads. Just lose supply too fast. Learn that lesson when I can. Come up here, try to push next turn there. That went very well, even with the cost of casualties there. Yeah, well, they fell back, so these guys are going to come here. They're going to come there. Okay, well, I don't know if that was the best solution. It was certainly a solution. Boy, there's a lot of them up there. All right, well, since there's a lot of them up there, let's start sending these guys. Well, no, they may be useful here. Let me push there. Real Franco-Port will give you the French much experience and opportunity to improve their military doctrine. Now, I don't really, I know there were significant battles in the early stages of the French invasion of Mexico. There's the famous Cameroon with the French Foreign Legionnaires fighting to the last man and whatnot there. But there were some major battles there. Then it changes mostly into a grinding counterinsurgency warfare, as far as I know. I don't know how much, because the Mexican part of this is very factual. I don't know exactly, troop strengths here versus what I'm using in the Confederacy, how that all varies. But, let's just, knew that was going to be painful, but let's see. No, that isn't going to be good enough there. We'll get some more support around to that. So I don't really know how big of an impact. I'm sure it must have, but I really just don't know it. Impact the Mexican-American War has on the Franco-Prussian War. Right. Okay. So we know they're in Springfield. We lost our cavalry unit there. They in Dover. They are not in Dover. These guys. Now out here we know, well, up here, we've got these, which we're going to send them right to here. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Get them right in the theater there to push. Okay, well, right, that was the expected casualties. Harper's Ferry really is very much of a key here. Yes, we could just rush right now to Gettysburg or something, but I don't think we'll do that just yet. Move up this core like that. Let's repair this core. I want to stay away from that until either I get cavalry or move the core up or both. Yep, I'm being cautious with some of this because I think I'm winning, as it were. You guys move up there, and you guys move to here. And you guys move to there. So they are now fully surrounded. Okay, now here, like I say, I think this might be to our benefit here, though it's... I guess it's not good enough supply. Yeah, that's bad supply there. So, Well, we can see that hex, so... Oh, hello. Well, it's just a fairly light force there. Take it out. There we go. I did it again. Hey, thanks, Ricky Ziegler. Thanks for subscribing on Prime. We agree. We like that here. That is good. Okay, well, we're pushing up from this side. Okay, that should give them now supply next turn of a little bit. Not much, but some. We're going to occupy Fort Gibson with Stan Watty, the Confederate Indian Chief General. This alternative history could change everything, improve mobilization after France finds out they did not manage to mobilize as well in the Civil War, stalemate or French victory, the Franco-Prussian War. Now, I do know the French and the British definitely sent military observers to the American Civil War to both sides to try to see what was going on. But the mere fact that you have some people writing reports doesn't necessarily mean they're being paid attention to. So, but compared to, sending a large army where there's a lot of people involved in paying attention. So that. And yes, I do think the Franco-Prussian War was very much as France being unprepared to deal with the modern realities of war, if you will. So that they, got the butts kicked. Okay, I think we're going to go a little long on this. Not terribly long, but a little long on this stream just because I don't have anybody coming up after me. Okay, so I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun watching me. Gold is discovered near Salt Lake City. Thousands rush to the Utah Territory. Confederate partisans cause disruption in Louisiana, Kentucky. Yeah, we know you still control Hudson here. You're still controlling there. Industrial level 3 capacity. Oh, good. That looks like it'll work out. That part of it good for us. Oh, they've taken Monroe. Well, we can do something about that. I don't think they'll like it. I don't know why he did that. All right, well. Yes, I figured you were coming down that way. Or Confederate partisans. What? Okay, yeah, we know. Yes. Okay, so Spanish mobilization reached 50%. Yeah. Okay, Pickett's division. Well, do we want to reinforce the Army of Northern Virginia, which would be here to push up there? Do we want to... I think that's sort of going okay. I think Pickett's going to show up down here in New Orleans. General Beauregard's... we're going to put him safely out over here. Dominant France might replace Bismarck, Prussia, and renew French-British conflict. Yeah, that's very possible there. Beam slam. Okay, now down here, since they attacked us, that isn't much better, is it? Well, I was hoping that would. Well, that didn't work out so hot. Let's do that. Now over here, there we go. Now here, I think we're just going to do a round of reinforcements. And you're going to fall back in that city. These guys are going to move up that way. We're going to... Oh boy, there's no roads going this way. Roads are essential for supply. We could come down this way. No, I think we're having a gathering of the armies up here. Now, what is the best way to conquer and hold? We'll stipulate you got to hold Mexico after conquering it. Is it better that all these French troops had come in and taken into Mexico and destroyed them? Or is it better that they are being used here? Okay, well, he retreated out of there but took Monroe. That's right. So we're going to cut them off. And these guys are going to come here. So now he's in Monroe. It isn't even a secondary supply source, where before he had supply coming down the Mississippi here. Okay, this division is Best for first impact. Then this brigade, which didn't do so well. And then these guys. And finally these guys. Okay. Yeah, let's move you into the city there. There we go. Or maybe we should have gone this way. I don't know. Oh, that's still not enough. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I just wanted to click off to see what. Okay. Yeah, fair supply. Now, from up here, well, we can get our other Confederate cavalry here down, put them on railroads, and never mind. Let's first move these guys to here. And then we're going to put these guys on railroads. Yes. You don't actually pay for it until you actually do the movement. Yeah, we'll just wait till we get the horse in a bit closer to see like what's in Huntsville and whatnot before we start pushing there. Well, we know they're there, so we're going to move up and not attack. Over here. Yeah, we can afford to get that. And you guys are going to move off the front line. Move up this corps. Well, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to be able to finish this. Because I'm going to be back tomorrow playing Combat Mission Normandy, which will be first time tomorrow will be available on Steam. It is currently available on Slytherin's channel. I will finish this up at some point, whether here on Slytherin TV or on my channels. That's my Twitch channel. I stream mostly for myself on the weekends, and older episodes of this